Kyle. This is episode 80 of these morning live streams I've been doing. Well, it's not morning right now. This week's a little messed up, seeing that it's the week leading up into Christmas. And are you on the naughty list or are you on the nice list? That's what I want to know. I don't have a lot to report, but I did want to show you one little upgrade I made. I am the king of rigging things up. I broke out these woodworking clamps and I fixed something up over here. So this wooden tower, can you see this wooden tower? It obviously holds this monitor and my camera. Well, what I need to do is when I film my piano videos, I move this camera from here over to a tripod over there. So I have to pick this up and move it. And then this whole tower falls forward with this monitor on it, which is no good. So I rigged up this. I don't know if you can see that. I have a piece of Velcro here. And that Velcro keeps it from falling forward. But I have to put the capture card. This is my HD60S Plus capture card. The cable's not long enough, so I have to put the capture card there and then move the camera over there. And what happens is it tips forward, doesn't fall over, but the capture card comes crashing down onto the table. I don't want my capture card crashing down on the table, so this is what I've done. I don't know if you can see this. I put little feet here. So I've extended the footprint of this column closer, so now it can't tip over. I feel like I've accomplished something. Hi, Marilyn. How are you? You are on the nice list? I believe that. I believe Marilyn is on the nice list. No doubt about it. I will soon get in the mail two things I'm looking forward to. They're arriving today. Plain white t-shirts. Why is that even needed? I'm taking glamour shots of myself, like doing this. Like those types of shots. And I'm going to put them on my thumbnails. And I can take a white shirt and I can make the white shirt any color. So I can drop in colors very easily and have it look like it's a naturally colored shirt, not just like a block of color on top of it, because I know how to blend things with the Photoshop software. And I'm also getting another adapter that will allow the USB from the piano to go into my phone here. And then once it's in the phone, I can capture the MIDI keystrokes from my keyboard. And that's going to help me with that. Hello, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Glad you're here. I'm Matt Haas. Yeah, keep it simple. Definitely. So once I have the MIDI captured on here, then let's see if you can follow me here. Then I can add a new video element to my Piano Awesome videos. And let me see if I can give you a little sneak peek of what that might be. I might not be able to. I don't know if I have this in my thing. Library. Yeah. Is that it? Oh, this isn't really it, but well, see this piano. Now it's got, ignore all this blue stuff on top of it, but see how this piano, this key is green here. I know it's kind of grayed out, but I'm going to have this animation over top of my piano videos of me playing the keys, because during my videos, you know, sometimes I'm this orientation and sometimes I'm like a heads down shot. So I thought it would be nice to have a little digital keyboard playing along with me during my videos. Whit is here. Hi, Whit. And Laura Williams. Well, thank you. I'm glad this is awesome for you. Yeah, let's take a look at one of my videos here. I'll show you what I'm talking about so you can kind of better visualize this. So here's, I won't play this, but this is what my videos are typically like. I'm thinking about putting a little keyboard like right here under this area, and then you'll see it animate and the keys will turn green when I press the keys. And when a key becomes pressed, the note name of the key will be visible. So if I press the C key, you'll see a C on the key when it turns green. And then when it goes white, you're not going to see the C letter anymore, because the letters are going to be the same color as the key. They're going to be white, and you're only going to see them when the green background. Anyway, that's going to happen when I get the adapter for this, and I can record MIDI from the piano, and then I'll be able to animate it and get a video of the keyboard playing, of an electronic keyboard, of a graphic of a keyboard playing, and then shrink that up and put it up in the corner. And so that's what I'm going to be able to do. So now I'm going to be able to play the keyboard, and my app is going to be able to watch me play the keys and give me feedback. The computer is going to be able to record the keys into the software, and this iPhone is going to be able to record the MIDI things, which I can then turn into this little graphic. So 3 things are going to be listening to the keys at the keyboard MIDI signal at the same time, and then the Rodecaster Pro can listen to the audio. So there'll be four things running, not including the cameras. This music production is quite the endeavor. Hi, Sammy. I know. I was going to send this back. Can you see that? I guess you can't see that. That there was another MIDI to USB converter. I'm like, I only need 2. I need one going to the iPad. I need one going to the computer. I'll never need a third one. I was gonna package it up, send it back, get my $20 back. I'm like, I'm just gonna keep it. Now I'm using it. A week and a half later, I found a use for the item. You might need a MIDI timepiece soon. Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that is, but it sounds like I probably could use it. Oh, I didn't even see Rich Vibes. You slipped in here, Rich Vibes. He says, hola, amigo. Good day to you, or good evening to you. Well, I'm ready for Santa. I do have to rap. I have to wrap presents, but I'm ready. Drop a big old like, tomorrow, Thursday. Tomorrow is a Festivus show. Come on. Find this video in my All Things YouTube channel. It's in the up next. And then sign the agreement. Whoops. And then fill out the form, and you can be on my show. It'd be a lot of fun. Oh, wait a minute. It gives you like 8 inputs for MIDI, and it plugs all the keyboard into one USB. Well, Sammy, okay. I have something similar. I have a USB box that takes the USB and turns it into MIDI. And then I run that MIDI into another MIDI splitter, which takes 1 MIDI in and 4 MIDI out. So I'm taking 1 MIDI source and turning it into 4 possible sources, of which I have 3 that are going to be in service. After UPS arrives today and I get my dongle for my little apps. See, I got a little app here. So I got this little MIDI keyboard app, and you'll see it start to, there it goes. But yep. Is MIDI short for something? It is. It's a very old acronym. But let's look at Google. It stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. The way I describe it is, when you play an instrument, you can hear the sound of the instrument, like the sound wave. That's all fine and good. MIDI is different. MIDI is not sound. MIDI is what key you've pressed, how hard you've pressed it, and when you've pressed it. So think of it as a stream or a file that contains data about notes and how hard you've pressed them. Then you take that file, put it into software, and then you can layer on instruments like a Steinway Concert Grand Piano, which is the instrument I use. Well, that's not a Steinway Concert Grand Piano. Or you can do a synthesizer, or you can do strings or bells or something like that. But MIDI is not sound. You have to add sound to the MIDI file in order to hear something. It's just the key presses. Yeah. It's a very old concept, LOL, but they still make them. A lot of churches that have pipe organs, you know, the organs that are up in the rafters, and you press the key and it blows air out, the, you know, very ancient type thing. And some church organs have horns and bells and things like that. They accept MIDI input. And someone took the Mario song, doot, 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 and they stuck it into this church pipe organ, and the pipe organ started to play the notes through the instrument. So the bells were binging, and the pipe organs were blowing, and the trumpets were going off. And there's a MacBook Pro hooked up to a MIDI input, and the MIDI output, and the MIDI output went into the pipe organ, because MIDI is an old architecture. It's an old file form. It's been around for decades. And so MIDI is pretty awesome. Here we go. Hello, Chad. I think I've heard that before, where a guy played guitar was actually controlling, projecting other musical instrument sounds with it. Yeah. MIDI is it's like a recording type file. Not recording, but it's for instruments. It's for instruments. It's not for like playing back your CD. You know, that doesn't make any sense, because the CD is just a sound file. And the whole point is, once I have MIDI, now if you look here, this is the big deal here. Watch this. Okay. Let me get my video up here. Now this thing will tell you if I've hit the note or not, because this is just my software. It turns blue if I've correctly pressed the note. But watch. If an eagle-eye person would notice that this note right here, I miss that note. Watch it play through. You won't hear the sound, but watch it play through. Okay, watch it. Right there. Oh, just missed it. Do you see? I know it's super tiny. Do you see it turned red? So I did not play that note correctly. But since I captured MIDI through my app, I was able to change the note. Yes, I got this into my software, and you can see the notes, and you can, boop, I popped it down and then re-exported it out, and it sounds correct. I played it wrong on the video, and if I would have been recording just the straight audio signal, like if I would have used this just to capture, the audio of it, I can't change it. You can't change it because the audio, all the keys are smashed together. You can't single out a specific note. You can with MIDI and software. So that's what I did. So this is going to boost my video production because I used to play a song 10 times. And like the 10th time, I would get all notes right except for one. I'm like, okay, got to do it again. And I would play it maybe 15 times. And then the 15th time, I got close where I only missed, I keep missing one note. And then, the 20th time, okay, now I've got it the whole way through perfectly. Capture that, publish that video. Now I can play it 10 times, miss one note on the 10th performance, keep all the video, and fix it in the software. I've had so much red. Okay. Are you playing instruments and are you getting feedback with are you missing notes? Yeah. So anyway, so now that I'm getting it's actually called the Lightning camera adapter. But what it really is it takes USB and turns it into something that the iPhone can accept with the camera adapter. So that's coming in the mail. Okay, I'm going to go, everyone. Have a Merry Christmas. I hope to see everyone on my Festivus show on All Things YouTube tomorrow at 5:30 Eastern. I do the show once a year. It is a big deal. I hope to see everyone there. I know family's over. It's busy. It's a tough time. But if you can watch it, come watch it. I'd love to have you over there. And I'd love to have you on the show. You can fill out a form on that video page in the description and give me your name and email, and I'll give you the co-host link, and you can come on the show with your camera and microphone. It should be fun. Okay, I got to go. Bye. Love you all. Bye.